Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your love life reading for May 2020. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, for being patient with me, because I was working on some Patreon readings and didn't realize that I hadn't done a love reading for my Leo friends, my lovely Leos. So I know, how dare me. I'm going to do yours a little bit longer with a little preview of June for you guys, okay? So thanks for being so patient. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I know that if you are regular to me, you know that I do general and love life in one reading. I'm going to separate them, so the general readings are going to be done with this sometime this week. You'll see the uploads. So make sure that you double tap that bell to make sure that you are subscribed. I know I had a few people tell me they hadn't gotten the notification, so make sure that you double tap the bell so that your notifications are on of all the readings coming to you. And yes, I have a Patreon, so if you are interested in the extended readings, anything I take from YouTube and I extend and dive deeper, they are available on one of the tiers over on my Patreon channel. But for this month and next, I'm going to be putting some extra bonus readings for the month for all tiers. Doesn't matter which tier you're on. So that's what I was working on this weekend. I hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day, a lovely weekend. I hope that everyone is staying safe. Just be careful out there, guys. I know some places are opening up and some places are not quite there yet. So be patient. We'll all be there soon. So let's see, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for your love life. I'm going to pull a card for the singles and a card for the couples. Remember that this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force the message to apply. Don't try to make it fit. It's just not for you. Leave it for another Leo or their cross watcher. What else? If you'd like to book a personal reading, my link is in the description box below. Okay, let's get to it. Straight up single Leos for May 2020. Ooh. Flirt. Okay. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Maybe you're sick and tired of this quarantine and you're like, I need some action. I need to meet some people. I need to meet, new friends, make new friends. And for the couples, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, the feeling I'm getting from that one is that some of you who are quarantining within a partnership, you may be having a hard time with setting specific boundaries in the home, within the relationship. It's kind of hard because some people feel like you didn't think that you were going to have this type of problem of not getting along, or I just heard it, not getting your way as often as before, whether that's you or your partner. Someone is having a hard time not getting their way. Set up those boundaries and be firm with it. What's tolerable, what's, not going to have it, and make sure that you stick to it. All right, singles, Leo singles, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So some of you may be like straight up bored with this quarantine. Maybe you've been taking on extra side projects. Some of you are probably YouTubing, trying to learn something new. It's just gotten you into a point of trying to almost find yourself, but within that, you may have just, I'm hearing like you went down a rabbit hole. Yeah. So there may be things that are resurfacing that you haven't dealt with. Maybe it's like, if you're new to me, welcome. I do cuss, and I was about to, so just fair warning. I feel as though it's just old shit that you just thought you were over and done with because you had moved on. And maybe you had moved on from it physically, mentally, emotionally, one or all of those things. Take your pick. But for whatever reason, there is something that came up during this quarantine that is bringing up old feelings, old memories. However, what I'm sensing, and I got like a really bad ping headache right behind the eyes. It's like this tension headache. Lighthearted is exactly what you need. So start with treating yourself in a better way with that type of energy. Had to take a deep breath. I see Scorpio, Leo, energy, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. If you have air in your Mercury, in your moon sign, you're very much stuck in your head about, I feel as though something is replaying itself that was old, that you should have, that you feel like, why is that even bothering me? Why is that even coming up? This shouldn't be affecting me right now. Like, and you think that by going around and maybe meeting new people, okay, no. So if you were in a relationship in the past that was not for your highest good, you ended it, you've moved past it. The way you got past it was by flirting, meeting new people, moving on to the next one, basically, is the feeling I get. However, within this time, you're single. Everything that you did not deal with in the past is starting to resurface. And so your inclination is to, I need to get back out there. I need to flirt. I'm not saying you don't, because we can all use a little bit of that lighthearted energy, right? Within ourselves, to others, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, Leo. I feel that this is going to be a moment for you to allow this, you know, ugly past, ugliness, the feeling of, ugh, like it just left a bad taste in your mouth, and you're like, why am I thinking of that now? Like, I've already been with other people, I've already seen other people, we've already moved on and gone our separate ways. And I feel this is something that is, you know, quite old, not as recent as one would think. This is coming up for you because in order for you to level up and move on to the next phase of your life where you have this, you know, secure, stable partnership relationship, something that is what you have been wanting for yourself. Even though some of you, and I'm feeling most of you, Leos, kind of don't really want a relationship right now. I feel like you really want more of a, just a, like a friendship connection. Okay, you guys are confusing me because I feel as though you want a regular, it's not a friends with benefits. It's a little bit more than that. So it's just like someone who's readily available, you know, where you guys can date, but you're not quite at that, let's make this serious. However, you do want that. You're not ready to admit it to you or whoever you may be interested in. And I feel that you're just like, I like being the life of the party, and I like, you know, having my own freedom and doing my own thing. And I feel that, you know, with a lot of the other signs, quarantine and time alone and time shut indoors without much social interaction, or as much social interaction as you can within, you know, this quarantine, this lockdown, really has you feeling, you know, in over your head over whatever may have, you know, happened in the past that's now triggered you. And I feel as though a part of you is like, I just need to find my own inner peace, inner balance. You know, if you have not, or if it's something that you don't do, you might want to, you know, YouTube some meditation. If you're into guided meditations, that's great. It's not for everyone. Or you can just do some meditation, whatever it is that you feel. So you can just connect with your higher self so that you can really just allow that huge release. Because I feel that some of you are very much being spiritually guided, and so you're really feeling it right now. Yeah, see? That Tower moment was a relationship that just came crumbling down. Okay. I feel as though you didn't even want to admit, or maybe this was your ex-partner. somebody here didn't want to admit that they wanted more, and they took it on as like it's casual. So when it ended, it's like, wait a minute. I really wanted this person, you know, to move towards more of a commitment, more, you know, something more stable. And it didn't happen that way, because what you showed, or what they showed, was that they weren't really looking at for something more committed. And then, you know, it was a surprise. So you may be looking at, oh, okay. That wealthy male and the great fortune has been coming out, let me tell you. So Leo, if you are the wealthy male that has great fortune at stake here within a relationship partnership, you may have realized that somebody was in it for the money. If this is Leo female who was perhaps, you know, in a casual relationship with a wealthy male, I think this was your person to help you get that step up into your own great fortune. Okay. You may have also wanted to have their kids so that you can inherit some of that great fortune. That's not for everyone. That is quite specific there. I mean, look at that. This definitely tells a story here, Leo. Courtship with a wealthy male. Right? Wealthy male, great fortune. Someone here was very much wanting to inherit inherit the family business, inherit the bank account, have a child for the money. Especially with that Queen of Pentacles here, it's like, let me show you how loving and nurturing I can be. I can be this mother to your child. I am what you need to, you know, anchor you down. But someone here wasn't buying it. Tell me why. Clarify this. What is the reason behind this? Okay. Oh my God. You guys, this is clear. 3 cards flew out together. Despair, fortune, consistency. So you were after someone's fortune. I don't think this is everything here. This is a separate message. But there's someone here who was after someone's great fortune. It didn't work out the way they wanted to. And so someone here may be replaying the, damn it, I should have made it work. How could I not have made it work? And maybe you're seeing this person has already moved on with someone else. Or they're seeing that with you. Right? You don't want to know what just came to mind with that. I feel like this is coulda, shoulda, woulda. Because they may have passed away and left the fortune to someone else already. You really need to heal from this energy. Absolutely. You may be drinking to excess to try to numb it, because I feel like you feel that that was your claim. Now, someone here may be single because they're divorced and they have children with this wealthy male who may have already passed or is about to, and you're afraid that they're going to leave you penniless. What do Leo singles need to heal from to move on from this situation? Take off your mask. This is not being your authentic self. This is showing showing others what they want to see or what you want them to see. Take off your mask. Be real with yourself. Be authentic with yourself. Be vulnerable. Allow the right people in. Okay, so if you're in denial that you wanted this to begin with, or that you were hoping for any of it, you may be denying it to someone, but it's coming out that that's really what you had hoped for or anticipated. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen if you do have a child with this person. But you are worried. I am feeling that sense of worry. All All right, let's move on to, that took a weird turn. Let's move on to the couples. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is for Leo couples. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Four of Swords. The Lovers. What? And the Two of Cups. Okay. Wow, look at that. Hello, Leo couples. Put your foot down where you need to put it down. Love yourself first. If you've just met someone, or if you're recently interested, been talking to, thinking of seeing someone. That King of Pentacles did come out in reverse though. So if you are interested in an earth sign, I feel that they're maybe not, you know, in their most financial, they're not financially as stable as you. And I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune card, whereas you can really make a huge financial impact in this person's life. Change the outcome, change the path of, sorry, I'm trying to adjust the lighting here, guys. I don't know what's going on. Keeps coming in and out. Anyway, so if you're dealing with an earth sign, they may not be as financially stable as you. They may have just recently lost their job. If this is you, Leo, I feel that you're just like, you know, I lost my job. I'm in a situation where I don't know what's next, what to do. I'm looking for a partnership. I'm looking for a job. What comes first? You have 2 4s here, you know, so you are looking for those roots and putting down the stability, and you're wanting to move forward. I feel that it feels immature for you to move forward because you are, you know, if you are unemployed or you are trying to figure things out financially during this quarantine. But if you haven't met your match yet, you're about to. You are about to. And I see big celebrations. Now, this is very important that I tell you this. If you lost your job, if you're on unemployment, if you're living off savings, if you're trying to figure out what to do with your life during this time, it's very, very important that you do not engage in any negative self-talk. Don't put yourself down. Build yourself up. If you're feeling low, if you're not sure what to do next, if you're feeling lost, especially because it seems as though you have too much time on your hands now, it's okay. But do not put yourself down. Do not make yourself feel bad or make yourself feel worse. Take that Four of Swords moment. Take a break, a mental break, an emotional break. Take a look at everything for what it is and what it's not. That's very important. Because I feel that there may be a Leo here who's feeling really bad about themselves and is probably talking down about themselves. Especially if you just recently met someone or you've been trying to pursue someone and you're just like, they're not going to want me. I don't have a job, or my business isn't going anywhere because of, the lockdown. I had to close down my business, and, how can I promise this person everything that I want, they want, that we both want to be able to move forward. There's nothing, that can really sustain this relationship moving forward. But that type of talk is what's going to hold you back. You see, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So that says everything is going to be moving forward very quickly the minute that it does, especially with the Chariot card. So if business isn't booming right now, if you don't have that job that you want, trust me, it's going to come to you faster than you can realize it. And if and I feel like this person is like it's it's like this divine connection that you have with them, and they're like your person, and you don't want to let them down, and you're afraid of, you know, not being able to continue, you know, to continuously handle the finances, this relationship, this marriage, the house, the home, the bills, whatever it may be, right? I feel like you're very worried about this. But that Lovers card with the Two of Cups, the two of you are meant to, you know, be together. You have such a strong connection to each other. Sorry, I had two cards that flew out, and guess which cards they were? Marriage and the main female. So if you were on that path towards marriage, and, you know, then all of this happened with the economy shutting down, losing your job, whatever it may be, I really feel that things are going to be looking up for you very, very quickly. Faster than you can even, like, imagine. So when you sit there and you think about something and which path you really want it to take, instead of talking down to yourself for things not working out, for things not being, you know, stop apologizing. I feel like that's really important for me to say. If you're apologizing to this person like, oh, I'm sorry we can't do this, I'm sorry, stop. This is something that is completely out of your hands, but you can change it, okay? You may be receiving a gift. That card of gift came in, a financial gift, an inheritance, an economic bailout, insurance payout. There is definitely something here that's coming in to aid you, to assist you financially, that's going to get you going, especially if you're a business owner and you're trying to figure out how to make this happen, how to keep afloat, how to survive. Okay, let me have a few cards here for advice for my Leo couples. Okay, so if there was a specific change that you had promised yourself or this main female, whoever it may be, that has come to an end. I feel as though there was a promise of change, of movement, of job, of relocation that had to stop. I feel it's on pause. Also, for a very small handful of you, that main female may be your mother who may be passing away, but ultimately that inheritance, that property, that home, whatever family business is what's going to change your life. I know I said that a little too matter of fact. It's just the way I channeled it. That's not how I meant it though. Like, it's very, very difficult to deal with a low that you may be experiencing in your life and start to get yourself out of it and build up, and then deal with the death of someone. And I know this is not for everyone. I feel like it's one or two of you. I don't even feel like it's a handful of you. Like, it's just a very select few of you. And you're just like, how can I be happy that I can change my life when someone had to pass in order for me to change my life? But I have to tell you, this is how it had to be. And they know that you'll be very happy in this relationship. I'm called to the Angel Whisper cards for this. I know it's not for all my Leo couples, but I have to. I feel this message that needs to come through for someone who may be dealing with this, who may be in the middle of this, or is about to be in this situation. What do they want to tell Leo? What message do they want to give Leo? Most important message for Leo. Like attract like. So think only positive thoughts. Take time out. Give yourself time to have a little fun with that Four of Swords. That's how I feel. They're saying, listen, you've had to hold down the fort for quite some time. You've handled this, you've handled that. Now it's your time. Especially, Leo, if you took care of this person, if this was a mother figure, you know, family member, you took care of them, and they're just like, listen, it had to be this way. You would have never ventured out into this relationship until I was gone. This is the Talking to Heaven card. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. That's what that's what essentially I had said, was this is the way it had to happen. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. I think you knew that, and maybe you hadn't heard it as often as you wish you could have. But they're acknowledging that, okay, Leo? One last message. Okay, 2 came out. I always give you a goodnight kiss. I was met by so many loving people. So if you have or are on the verge of losing someone, or you can see this happening, know that things had to happen the way they are happening, or the way they did happen. They have so many loving people waiting for them. And they will always be there with you and for you. And this is their way to help you make this love happen. So I have to say, if you spent many, many years taking care of someone where your personal life has been put on hold and you didn't know how to balance the two because taking care of someone else took over. This is a big, huge reason why you have to love yourself first. You have to love yourself enough to realize that no more codependencies, no more putting other people's, no more putting your life on hold to cater to other people without taking care of yourself first. And a lot of that has to do with self-respect and making sure that you take care of you, Leo. And I know most Leos I've met, they have no problem doing that. But I feel that you also had this sense of responsibility to this person. And you just couldn't. You couldn't move on with your life. Your life has been on hold, and perhaps it just revolved around your career and taking care of your family. And you found yourself in a place where the economy is a bust. People are getting very, very sick and, you know, passing left and right. And yet you can't see the good that awaits you. So yes, it is important for you to take a break, a time out. Heal yourself. Cry it out if you have to. Do what you got to do. And get yourself out there to keep moving. Not out there with a Rona. Protect yourself. Wear a mask. Do what you got to do. But keep in touch with friends and family. And do what you need to do. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to take a few cards here for the Leos. All Leos, singles and couples. Let me have a preview of June. Oh, that card flew out. And we have children. 2 more cards. Your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, you guys, come on. This is how it had to be. Children, true love, and engagement. That's your preview for June. So this is a beautiful energy for June. That is what you have to look forward to, my Leo friends. I will be doing your general reading in just a moment. If you're interested in the Patreon channel, the link is in the description box below, or booking a personal reading, also in the description box below. Everyone, thank you guys so much. Please stay safe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell so you get notified of all the new uploads. And I will see you very soon. Take care, Leo. Bye.